Kevin Stefanski was asked today about the trade for Joe Flacco, as well as who QB2 will be moving forward this week for the Browns.
First, I'd tell you is the Joe trade took us by surprise. That was not something that we saw coming. They called us, and it happened very fast and happened not too long ago. So still working through all roster type of things. I always have to be mindful of our players and our players' development, and I want to make sure that I'm always doing what's best for our players and, of course, our team. But with young players, I'm always thinking about last week making the change to Dylan. You have to think long and hard about that because these are young players that you're so invested in their development. So I'll let the week play out and make a decision later on that.
What might be the drawback to doing something like that?
Yeah, I trust in all of our players. I trust in their ability and those type of things. I just always want to set our guys up for success, bottom line.
So basically, didn't commit to who the backup quarterback. As somebody who's worked in an NFL front office, you have a rookie making his second start. How concerning would it be that you would have another rookie as a backup? So, in other words, the backup doesn't get a lot of practice time. So you could be one hit away from having a guy who has no practice time making his NFL debut. Are those things that you kind of work through in the front office and as a head coach?
Yeah, of course. And I think the Brown situation is kind of unprecedented if you did have two rookie quarterbacks as your 1 and 2. So that's why I think when Kevin said he wants to set up his players to have the most success. So you don't want Shador in there, let's say, as your backup, and then he doesn't have that practice time. Okay, now go into this game and go save us. So that's not really putting him in an advantageous situation where, as I mentioned about Bailey Zappi, he's done that. He's been there. He's a veteran. It doesn't matter if he comes in on the second play or the 32nd play. You know that he can handle it. He's done that. And, those things mentally you don't have to worry about for him. So I think Kevin is alluding to that as opposed to kind of setting the stage so that people don't get up in arms if that does happen and Shador is not your number 2. If Dylan gets hurt, okay, now next week we have a whole week of preparation for Shador to be our starter and give him the best opportunities to succeed with practicing with the ones, with getting the whole playbook, etc.